Q101 at Lollapalooza. You gotta say it really fast or you sound drunk. Yes, Lollapalooza. I'm here with Malcolm Todd from Santa Monica, California.
What's up?
How's the weather treating you? Is this close to what you're used to?
It's close, but not close enough. I think it's a little humid for my liking.
We got that lake effect weather. It's
I
different
love
than
lakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Big lake guy.
A big year or so for you recently. Just
Yeah,
like a couple of
thanks.
TikTok videos, and then bam, you're touring the world. So,
I guess
like,
so.
when did it was like, oh, this is real. This isn't just like I'm making something at home, and then now I'm out, and this thing exists in the real world.
I think it was real when I played my first show, because you post and you get nice comments and you get good feedback or whatever, but it doesn't feel real until you see the actual people commenting and the actual people, liking your stuff or whatever. And I think once I saw people singing the words of my song, I was like, okay, it's more than just like they like one song. They were singing all the words. It was felt like a real fandom and a real family.
And it's so different. This is me. I grew up as an internet kid. Like I grew up as the internet became a bigger thing. But it makes complete sense when I explain it to somebody who's 20 years older than me. They're like, how do you just have sold out shows and you've never played a show yet, or you have this audience? Now with the internet, it doesn't matter. People can just find you, and if they want to find you, they find you.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy thing. It's like almost too powerful sometimes, and it's crazy because it amplifies everyone from like at any level. You can make one song, it could be the most streamed thing, the next week or whatever, but it also weeds out people who aren't for real,
Yeah.
So you get one big song, and if you're not for real about it, it'll show. So it's an interesting thing we live with now.
You are a very sweet boy. You just wrapped up the Sweet Boy tour.
Yeah.
I've been called a sweet boy sometimes,
Sure.
and then I've been called other things at other times.
Same.
What are the general qualifications for sweet boyhood?
Sweet boyhood is just being genuine, I feel like.
Okay.
It's like, it's not saying something to perform, it's saying something to someone because they're there.
Meaningful.
Being meaningful.
Not performative kindness.
No, be real kindness, not performative.
Yeah.
On the nose. And I think just, having your own charm, being yourself, and just like believing that you're a charming person, and just.
When you walk an old lady across the street, you mean it.
You
and no
mean
one
it.
needs to film me when I'm doing it.
And when you smile, there's a bling in one of your teeth,
The dimples are hidden in here, but they're there.
That's beautiful. That's your sweet boyness.
You have one of my favorite music videos I've seen in a long, long time, and I do not think the art of the music video is lost, certainly not on you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Roommates. This
yeah.
is one of the single best music videos I've seen in a long, long time.
That means a lot to me.
And I watched it maybe 3 or 4 times in a row when it came out, and I found out I was like, I gotta watch this again and again. And there's all these like little jokes and different things, and it is, you gotta seek it out. It's like a little Judd Apatow movie in about 3 minutes. And you have your roommates, and you tell them, we're shooting the video, don't walk, and it's just them walking in until the final act. And you stop the song and have dialogue. I loved it.
Thank you.
I loved it. MTV, where are you? Remember when the
Love
MTV had
MTV.
the music? The M used to now they used to play the music videos, Todd. I'm an old man from the 90s. Do you remember the 90s? Were you born then? No, you wouldn't. All
wasn't.
right, back to the tiki-taki. No, but in all seriousness, no. It's a very fun music video, but they have you playing guitar in a pool and in a hot tub. Where's the weirdest place you've played guitar?
I mean, that's up there. Like being in the pool is weird. I guess like in like airports and stuff, like you're waiting for your flight and it's delayed, and you got your guitar case, and it's like, oh fuck it, let's just play the guitar, and then you feel like a kind of a dork because you're like, what am I busking? Or like I'm like being a pick-me guy, like the guitar guy at the airport. Like
You're not being a sweet boy.
No,
You're not being a sweet boy.
It feels
then.
performative, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
but then somebody yells out Freebird, and then you gotta play it.
yeah, and then you're like, oh, I don't know how to play that, but here we go.
What if it bumped you up from like middle class to like first class?
Yeah,
and you're like,
they're
all right.
oh, this guy's good. Let's get him in. Can he fly? Let's have him fly the plane. Guest flyer.
I know you're coming back to Chicago pretty soon here with Omar Apollo on a really, really fun tour.
For sure.
Now, have you been able to see any bands here at Lollapalooza yourself?
Yeah, we saw Chapel Roan yesterday.
How was that? It was insane.
I mean, it was incredible. I mean, it was 100,000 people, so it felt like, I feel like I see old, festival pictures of like a lot of people, and I thought, wow, how cool to be there. So felt like I was being a part of like something historical.
Yeah.
I had seen her in New York as well, and it's just amazing. I just like, you gotta love a lot of positivity in one place, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta love it.
Absolutely. Malcolm Todd, go seek it out. Going to be on tour with Omar Apollo, coming to Chicago pretty soon. We'll drop all the information, the links in the description. Malcolm, thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much, man.
Thank you,
buddy.
Kevin.
Appreciate it. Absolutely.
Have a good one.
I got to learn how to play guitar so I can do it in a hot tub now.
Dude,
So,
it's worth it.
it's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it.